Chapter 7, Naomi Marie. "Is it my turn now?" asked Brianna. She's already holding a wooden spoon, ready to stir the batter while I supervise. Mama has plugged in the waffle iron, so I'm waiting for the green light to tell me it's ready. I tie on my red apron as usual. "Okay," I say, helping her onto the stool at the kitchen counter, "but you have to follow my instructions exactly." I pat her head. I've been feeling very big sisterish all week. After all the not-so-fun surprises lately, and she who shall not be named being so mean to Brianna, which only I'm allowed to do, even though I'm not really mean to Bri, I mostly need to remind her of who's boss. All I want is to do the things we always do, the way we always do them. Saturday mornings, I make waffles. Bri gets to stir 10 times. I wear my red apron and matching red chef's hat. I might also need to remind Mama how great everything is just the way it is, so I'm being a teeny bit extra nice to Bri, too. "Here you go," I say, plopping my chef's hat on her head. "Only for today." Her eyes get all big, like I've turned from Cinderella's stepsister into her fairy godmother. Little sisters like to be all exaggerate-y like that. "You can pour the syrup on your own waffles, too," I say, "and maybe mine, if you do a good job with the stirring." Of course she gets all excited and starts splattering batter everywhere. "Maybe we can make waffles for Tom and the other Naomi," she says, "and you guys can be like twins because you are so the same." I grab my hat and the spoon and maybe sort of shove her off the stool. "I changed my mind, Cheesehead," I say, because I know how much she hates being reminded that her name is also a cheese. Because she hates cheese. Because she's a little sister and she is weird. "You're just making a big mess." "Mama!" she yells. "Naomi's being bossy." "No, I'm not," I yell too. "I'm showing leadership skills." Then I whisper, and I know that I'm not a stinky French cheese. "Mama!" Mama doesn't really get that mad. She just finishes making the waffles and we all sit down. Then Bri sings a dumb song about big sisters that doesn't even make sense, and I cover her mouth with my hand and get in trouble because I'm disrespecting her body. So I accidentally on purpose pour all the syrup on my waffles so there's none left right when Bri asks for it. Then Mama says I have to share mine, but Bri doesn't want them because she says they're too soggy, and also because she's a little sister. She cries and Mama sighs, and it is not a regular Saturday morning after all. After Mama makes us some cornmeal porridge, which is kind of a punishment breakfast if you ask me, she lets Bri go play while I help clean up. I guess I'm Cinderella now. "We haven't talked much about Tom and his daughter," Mama says for the 700th time. "You've been really busy after school these days." "Dad and I are working on a big puzzle," I say. "And we have that chess competition coming up, so I do challenges with Ms. A and the team, and I have to help out at the library." I scrape the plates while she starts loading the dishwasher. There's a lot of soggy waffle going into the trash. "I'm sorry about the syrup," I say. "I know it's wrong to waste food." "Your waffles are some of the highlights of my week," Mama says, kissing my forehead, "and I appreciate the way you've taken on a leadership role with breakfast on Saturdays." I shrug. "Well, Bri totally messed with me today. I'll make really nice ones next Saturday. It'll be like back to normal, like always, just us three." Mama gives me a look. "Little sisters can be a challenge," she says, "and so can big ones." Mama is the middle sister, and according to her, that's the worst. Aunt Belle and Aunt Karen seem okay to me. They always bring bun and cheese or coconut candy when they come over. What they never bring are any same-name people who don't even belong in the apartment. "Did you and Tom's daughter get a chance to talk a little on our outing?" Mama continues. "I guess," I say. "After the park where I saw that girl not eat the donuts we brought. What kind of a name-stealing monster doesn't eat donuts?" We went home to dry off and look at each other until Tom finally told the other one it was finally time to go. Finally. Mama reaches out and rubs my shoulders. "You never told me. How did the board game club meeting go?" I shrug again. It was okay. I think a lot of people will be there today, so I'd better get going early so I can meet up with Ms. Starr. She looks at her watch. "It's really early. The library's not even open yet." Well, first I'm going over to Dad's." "Well, honey, actually..." Wait a minute. She called me honey. She's not that mad about the waffles and the bickering. Something is up. We, need to run a little errand together, and then I'll drop you off at the library or your dad's place, whatever you want. She's talking way too casual for this not to be something I will not like. What kind of errand? I asked, folding my arms. Why do I have to go? We never go on errands on Saturday mornings, which is kind of true, but I play it off. Mama is making the same guilty face that Bree made that time she put all those paper towels in the toilet. Just down to the why. Today's the first day of... We thought it would be nice if... There's this class, well, more of a club. She's mumbling. My mom is actually mumbling. This is going to be really bad. First day of what? I thought you said we were overscheduled already. Oh, yeah, can I sign up for ballet? Maybe like for a day? Ballet? No, anyway, yes, well, this is something new, and since you already take dance and swimming there, it's not really adding a whole lot. It will be fun, a workshop, and it involves digital games, electronics, computers. This is seriously suspicious. That sounds interesting, I say slowly. You never want me to play computer games, and who's we? Did you and Daddy plan this? Well, she says, and starts washing her hands again, even though she just did. It's not playing them, it's making your own, coding and stuff. It's the Girls Gaming the System Club. You love clubs, and I think your dad will be very excited too. We can tell him about it when I drop you off at his place later. My stomach starts to hurt, and it isn't because it's sad about the waffles. It's because Mama's looking all shifty-eyed, and when your parents look shifty-eyed, it's because they did something for your own good that you are not going to like. If she hasn't talked to Dad, then... Did you talk to Tom about my business, Mama? I look at the floor. I don't see what it has to do with him. Well, she says, and she takes a deep breath. We thought it would be nice for the two of you, for you and his daughter, to do something fun, get to know each other better. She takes another breath. So you're going to do Girls Gaming the System together.